Hi, I'm Alex with BidSpec Sales. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to become an indispensable guide to architects. Now, not every manufacturer sells through architects. They might sell through suppliers or to contractors. So this might not be the right video for you, but in my experience, most manufacturers can benefit from having a good architectural focus, at least for one segment of their product category. So why it's so helpful to sell to architects is it's a great residual sale. Once they trust you and they know that you're going to be helpful and your product's going to work for them, they're going to do it over and over again. So it can become a great way to get someone situated using your product and have them just keep using it so you can move on to the next architect, etc., and grow your business. So the first big step is to be an expert on your product and anything having to do with your product. What does that mean? Know your product, know your competitors, know when your product's better, when your competitor's product better, know all the connected systems and building systems connected to your product and anything that's adjacent to or in any way connected to it. Architects want to know that if questions come up or problems on a job, that they're going to feel confident that you're going to be able to truly help them address it and help them know all the different aspects that are going to be connected to it, the problems that could come up, etc. Another big part of it in being an expert is being a storyteller. Architects are very visual, so when you're presenting to them and talking with them, talking about other projects where you've used similar product and similar applications or maybe different applications will help paint the picture, and they won't need as much documentation necessarily to support that your product is valid because these stories come so readily to you and so naturally, and you have been doing this forever and your salespeople have been doing this forever, whether they have or not. You want to give that impression so that they really trust you and that they know that your product is going to work and that you're going to be there through the process. The next step is to maximizing your digital resources, especially in the age of COVID. You're not going to be able to be dropping things off as much. We like to have emails for every single stage of the sales process, for the initial intro to before the spec to after the spec, during bidding, during purchasing, after installation, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years after, see how things are going, because this is a way that they know that you're involved in the process and that you are engaged and that you're there for them if questions, concerns, etc. come up. Architects are very visual, so visual presentations is super important. Case studies is super important, just so they have as much resources, as much confidence that if they're presenting this product to an owner or whoever else is on the team, that they have all the resources that they need at their fingertips. We like to use links in emails because rather than having a bunch of attachments, you have a ton of links that they're able to just click and access it from a shared folder, etc. We also really focus on specifications, giving them access to all the various specifications related to your product or products, and creating a how to specify product video. So it doesn't have to be super high tech, just basically you talking about going through the specification and talking about the different parts so that they're ready and that they understand what variables can be changed and what is added to. The last thing you want is the specification was wrong, they specified something, the wrong thing was purchased, etc. You're not going to be their friend for long after that. Last step is all about engagement throughout the process. Whether you're just involved early on to get specified or you truly handle the full sale, you want to be CC'd on emails from your partners and associates, anything engaged with that project. You want them to be able to come back to you to ask questions after the job, following up 6 months, 1 year, 2 years after. I get calls from people I haven't spoken to for 1, 5, and 10 years asking for information or asking if I'm still connected to a certain product. And that is because people trust me because I've given them the information they needed in the past. So truly be a resource throughout and after the process, and that will continue you and your sales team growing your sales pipeline. I hope this has been a helpful video. We do a lot with Salesforce and email lead generation to support this process to help architects, but also to contractors, distributors, retailers, etc. If you want to schedule a call to talk further, feel free to click on that calendar link below, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.